Good morning, grade 4, and welcome to the English class. Well, children, what were we doing? Where were we? We were doing the present simple tense and the past simple tense. Remember, this was your homework. Now, come on, children, what is the present simple? A quick recall. Present simple it is a verb tense used to talk about conditions or actions happening right now, or it is some habitual action or general truth. The sun rises in the east. He goes to bed at 11 p.m. Right? And what is the past simple tense, children? Yes. Past simple tense is if the action happens in the past, we use a past tense. And here, children, we need to be careful with the spelling. You have regular and irregular to make a past tense, right? Sometimes it is simple, you just add D or ED, but sometimes you have irregular spellings like fall. What is the past tense of fall? Fell. Correct? Bring, brought. Very good. So children, this was your homework, right? So let's see, do it in our notebook. I hope children you followed the same pattern what I told you. Right? I told you to follow it like this. One page you will have all present simple tense. So let's see the question here. Write these sentences in the present simple tense and the past simple tense. Right? So first we will do the present simple tense. I told you children to follow this format. You will copy the sentences, leave 2 lines. The first one we have done, right? I shall accept your challenge. So I have to make it present simple. So what do I write? I accept your challenge, right? Now let's move to the second one. What is the second question, children? Second sentence, sorry. Tortoise will lose. Right? So I need to make it present simple. So what will I write? It will be, think children, what should it be? Tortoise will lose. You want it present simple. So it is tortoise. See this, children, I told you to sit with your dictionary. Remember children to sit with the dictionary. So it is simple and easy for you. Tortoise, it will be LOS, loses. See the spelling, children, the verb. Okay, the third one. They will watch the race. They will watch the race. Children, let's just underline this verb, okay? Loses. They will watch the race. You have to make it present simple. So, they. Children, see this will watch. This is future. Will and watch. Both are verbs. Will is the auxiliary verb, helping verb. So, it is they watch the race. And you underline watch. Okay. Now come to the third sentence. Yes, read the third sentence, children. I shall try to win. So you have to make it present simple. What will it be? I try to win. See the verb? Try. Try. Correct? Now, Tortoise was walking slowly. What will the present simple be? Tortoise. Now children, see this walking. You wanted present simple. So, what will it be? Tortoise walks slowly. Now the sixth one. The race is starting. Present simple. What will the verb be? Starting. Starts. So the race starts. Right? Let's underline our verbs. Walks, starts. Put a full stop, children. Clear? Okay. Now we move to children past simple. Can you see this? Write these sentences. Present simple we are done. Now we are doing with past simple. So I told you to write on another page. Right? I told you to write like this. Past simple. Now the first one we have done. We move to the second one. Tortoise will lose. This is very simple, children. Past tense. Lose. We want a past tense. So what it is? Tortoise. Yes. What will it be? Lost. See, children. I told you, no, we were talking of this. Not all spellings are D or ED. We don't say lost. Do we say that? No. See? L-O-S-T. Now the third one. They will watch the race. So it is what? Past tense. See there, watch. They watched. W-A-T-C-H-E-D. They watched the race. Right? So what is the verb I am going to underline? Watched. Right? Yes, the third one. I shall try to win. I have to make it past simple tense. Remember, children, what are we making? Past simple tense. Try will be what? I tried. So it is what, children? I tried to win. So the verb is tried. Now the fifth one. Tortoise was walking slowly. I have to make it simple past. So that will be what? Tortoise. Yes. Was walking. Past tense will be what, children? Simple. Walked. Right? Tortoise walked slowly. Now come to the fifth one. The race is starting. Very simple. The race, yes, started. Actually, the sketch pen is light, children. I hope you can see it. So that started, and here it is walked. I will also click and send it in the broadcast, right? Now children, we are moving to a new topic, that is present perfect tense. Now children, it is not new because last year we have done this. You remember this lesson, children? Let's celebrate. Yes. In this lesson, children, we have done the present perfect tense. Can you see here the present perfect tense, regular and irregular verbs? Right? Regular verbs are one which follow the a simple pattern, D and ED, and irregular verbs, like I said, the spelling pattern, they don't follow the same spelling pattern, like bring, brought, right? If you remember this, children, on page 52, you had these sentences: regular present perfect tense and the irregular present perfect tense, right? I have written it here, children, so that it is easy for you to see. This is your same textbook sentences last year. The present perfect tense. This is the regular present perfect tense. The first one, if you see, we have enjoyed the fireworks. So the present perfect tense, children, will have or has, and then you will have the past verb. We have gathered to celebrate New Year. So the verb over here is have gathered, and here it is have enjoyed. Have enjoyed and have gathered. Now see here, he has followed the firework code. Has, and then you will have the past verb, followed. Now here, children, we are using has. Remember that your verb has to agree with the subject. Here we are using have because it is plural, and here has because it is singular, right? Now children, see here, irregular present perfect tense. Here you see the spelling, okay? It is I have eaten, have eaten. We have taken, and then she has written. So the irregular present perfect tense will have or has, and then you will have the past tense of it. Now children, let's see what is a present perfect tense, okay? Let us just recall what we did last year. Now look at these two sentences, children, over here. We have lived in this house for 5 years. The teacher has pinned a notice on the board. Can you see this, children? Have lived and has pinned. This is your present perfect tense. So let's see the explanation now. The verbs are in the present perfect tense. These verbs. Okay? It is used to express an action that began in the past and has just now been completed. It implies that at the present the action is complete. So that's your meaning of present perfect tense. So now children, let's see how do we form a present perfect tense. Let us see how we form a present perfect tense. Now children, let us see how we form a present perfect tense. So the form of present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is expressed thus: have, has plus past participle. Now see the first example, children. She has eaten the apple. So you have has and then you have your past participle. Take the second sentence. We have drunk all the juice. So again you have here have, and here you have the past participle. Children, be careful here. Here we use has because it is singular she, and here we are using have because it is plural. Your verb has to agree with the subject. Remember this. Okay. So the present perfect tense is formed by having have and has plus the past participle. Even if you see your textbook, children, it is in the same order. You see this have, and then you have your past tense. Here also have and then the past participle. Right? Now children, what is this past participle? Yes? Think. So children, let's see what's a past participle. Okay? Now see the verb over here children, it is see. The past tenses of see is what children? Saw. Simple. Now the past participle will be what? Seen. Right? Now let's take another verb. Drink. It is what? What is the past tense? Drank. Then you have the past participle, that is drunk. Now see the verb. The next verb is what children? It is do. Right? So what is the past tense of do? It is did. And what will be the past participle? Done. Steal, past tense is stole, and the past participle is stolen. Now the verb is sit. Now see some verbs children, they don't change. Sat, sat. Here it is heard and heard. Okay. Now children, past participle is nothing but it is just a past tense form. See here. Past participle is a specific verb form used in the past and present perfect tense. Why it is important now children? Because we are doing the present perfect tense. Right? And remember this children, very very important. We need an auxiliary verb such as have or has. Okay? Or had when we are using the past participle. For present perfect tense, what do I need? I need have or has. So what will I say? I have drunk all the juice. Correct? Now see here children. Steal. What is the past tense? Is stole. So what do I say? The thief stole all the cash. Now I want to make it present perfect tense. So what will I say? The thief, yes, the thief has, because thief is singular, so I say has. The thief has stolen all the cash. Got it children? Same way with hear, heard, heard. Make it a past tense. I heard a knock on the door. That's your past tense. So, this is the way children how you use the present perfect tense. Now for your homework children, it's not confusing children, just pause the video and see it slowly, you will surely get it. Because we have done all this last year, you just need to recall. Now for your homework children, you are going to do this. Underline, here you will underline the present perfect tense. This is going to be simple. Here you just need to underline. This, it's not going to be difficult, you just need to think. Okay, rewrite the sentences using the present perfect tense. I have done the first one for you children. He goes to school. So can you see here, I have used has. He has. Now the past participle, goes is gone. He has gone to school. Right? So similarly you complete these other 4 sentences. So that's all children from my side. Thank you for listening and see you soon.